Hey G fans, GojiFan93 here, and welcome to our third episode of reviewing the Skull Island Netflix series. Of course, I have here on my guest panel here pretty much the same people that have been with me for the last couple episodes. We have GojiFan2001, GojiRex28, Godzilla Reader, and Neos Gamer here. So yeah, we're just going to get right into it. First off, this episode I think was a lot. There wasn't as much action, but there was a lot of plot development going on here, and I really liked that. And we were getting some answers, but not all of them. And I was like, damn. So it is continuing to intrigue me on who these guys with the guns are, who this agency is. We still don't know concrete facts if they are Monarch or not. And we got to see Kong for the first time, get a little first glimpse of Kong, which is awesome. And then we get a little bit of romance going on between Charlie and Annie. So that was kind of cool there too. So a lot of good stuff's going on in this episode. So we'll just quickly do a brief reaction. We'll start with GojiFan 2001. Just briefly talk about what's your impressions of this episode.
I definitely like this episode. I like that we got to see a little more creatures. We got to see that crocodile-looking creature that can stand on two legs, and then we got to see that bird and all that. Oh, and then we got to see the Kraken again.
I enjoy this episode. It was nice to watch, especially for the alligator. That thing was fun. That was a fun monster that the main characters encountered. I especially like the scene where he's like back on his spoilers, by the way. That scene where he's like at the tip of the waterfall. He's like on his two back legs. that is meme material, right? Well, other than that, I enjoy that. I enjoyed this episode, especially with Kong. I like the fact that they don't
totally just show him right away. You know?
Yeah. Like they still like give you a glimpse of what he is or what he looks like, and then like the whole shadow in the distance.
They're building him up, which is nice.
Yeah, it's not called Kong Skull Island. It's just called Skull Island.
Right. Yeah.
But what else did I like? Now with the dog lion thing, I was on the impression that he was just there just to be like the markable, cute dog animal thing. But other than that, I did enjoy this episode.
Okay. Yeah, I love this episode. Yeah, sure. Not too much action, but definitely plot development and also a little bit of character interactions. Also a bit of development for that. The monsters in this are pretty cool. The bird, that weird thing, which I guess it's a cat. But yeah, the crocodile is definitely my favorite. I like how it has long legs to basically like run, and like the animation of this thing running is like pretty good.
Yeah.
And also Kong. I love how they do not like reveal him too much. They just like show glimpses of him, and also that music that like the first time he appears, pretty cool. The Kraken, it's I have a feeling that this guy is kind of like the big bad in this series.
Honestly, I think I'd have to agree with Reader on this. I actually really liked episode 3. Not to mention getting to see all the monsters that appeared in that, especially that dang crocodile.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love seeing him, and I love seeing his design and everything he did throughout that. And also the layer of mystery that they added when it came to Kong showing up, where they didn't fully show what he looks like, but they do keep you guessing, even though obviously, like you said before, Kong's name isn't really in the title, but yeah. I mean, obviously we know since we obviously know since we know it's Kong, but
it's still
any
cool.
Newcomers, it would pretty much add that layer of mystery in there for them.
I still appreciate it.
And as for the dynamic, I've already voiced how I kind of feel about Charlie as the series goes.
Yeah.
Not spoiling anything, but I actually do kind of like the dynamic between the two. Like, to me, it's actually a pretty nice one.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good.
Cool. All right, let's go through the episode. We'll start here. So yeah, we're just continuing with Charlie and Mike running away from these guys. don't get attached to this guy. um, so yeah, they're just, I mean, pretty much this is just sort of a little bit of a filler part. But then we get introduced to the crocodile, which I think was all of our favorites. Yeah, it was like all of our favorite monster for this episode. This thing was like, this thing was ruthless. It just chowed down on the soldier and was just chasing our heroes. But the thing was is that I was so caught off guard because yeah, he's like chasing them through the river and all that. What I thought was cool though is while they were actually like going through the river, the thing was chasing them on the side. It kind of made me remember like in the King Kong movie, like how like in the Peter Jackson one when they're on the boat trying to like get away from Kong, like or no the T-Rex or the V-Rexes, and like they're chasing them along the like the sides. You know that
about the game, right?
was that not in the movie?
No, it was.
That was in the game?
It was in the game.
Oh well, okay. My mind was thinking of the game. So that yeah, the game. Yeah, that's yeah. So, yeah, the part that was really cool with this one though was because I thought here, obviously, like okay, you know, they escaped, and then he was just I thought he was just gonna like, oh my, you know, my food got away. Okay, no, this guy like literally jumps to them. I don't know if I can get the shot of it, but it is. Oh yeah, right here. So like.
It's doing a belly flop.
Like literally, like that's just crazy. Yeah. So that was
My God.
I was definitely not expecting this creature to continue to chase them. That was cool how that was unexpected. So, but then of course we finally get introduced to Kong. First time we see him, we get this really cool shot of him, sort of in a silhouette style. Again, like I like how they don't show him that much. Like they're holding Kong off for a later, you know, bigger payoff reveal. So. Yeah, so they just get saved by him. That's pretty much that. We get to see that Annie is now fully on her pet, which is the name is Dog, which is I think that's kind of unimaginative for like this creature. Like I just call him Dog, like that. There you go. So
I don't know, just or call him Clifford, literally.
yeah, they even I guess they made the reference in episode 1 about that. So so
Why
did we
not?
get our title sequence, which had a tooth? So I didn't really understand the tooth reference in this one. So maybe it was for the alligator crocodile thing. So maybe that's what.
Yeah, just that logo alone with the tooth. Freaking Power Rangers comes to mind.
Oh, it's like the Thunderbolt. Yeah,
It does look like that. Like,
it does look like the Thunderbolt. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we then meet back up with the crew, the guys with the guns. That's what we can refer to them as, or this organization. Again, we still don't find out if they are Monarch or not. I'm still betting that they're Monarch just because I don't see what else they could be unless they are just literally a random expediting crew. I don't know, but so this guy again, don't get too attached, but he's like we thought that these guys might be like the bad guys, but I don't think they are. I think they're just here trying to get the girl because there's a lot going on behind the scenes with the girl that we don't know yet. So and why they're chasing her. We almost get an answer though, which was really cool. I thought she was about to go in depth of like why. But then, of course, she cuts the dad off, and then they continue the conversation. Or they're like, nope, we're done. So I'm like, damn it. So yeah, they talk a little bit more. Although what's interesting is that this guy, he said like something along the lines of like, oh, when I find her, I'm gonna kill her. And then the lady here, who's the I would assume the leader of the group, she did not like that, and she's like, no, what's the right answer? It's like, oh, okay, we're gonna take her back to America, and then blah blah blah. So it's like, okay, so there's definitely something going on. And then they just keep on talking, trying to figure out stuff. This is the part where she's like, we're in charge, and he's like, I got it. Pretty much. So they keep on walking, and then we get to this part again. This was the part where we almost got answers of what's going on, but not really. So she kind of shuts him down very briefly, because she says like she's saying that Annie is like a very dangerous person because she, I guess, well, probably she's killed some of her men, and then also she's, the dog creature has probably killed a lot of the men too. So there's something going on between that. They find the remnants of the guy's leg that was chopped off by the alligator, so that's gruesome. All right, so this scene here, again, just some more character dynamics between Mike and Charlie. They're just, they play off each other really well, I think. And then so just more character development going on there. I'm gonna get to the part where first, yeah, we'll talk about this. So first off, I like this this like orangey grass area. It gives like a good variety to the scenery. I like that. So that was really cool. We meet this thing. It's like a porcupine cat looking thing, and it's hilarious when it opens its mouth and it like literally just a meow comes out. I was not expecting that. That was hilarious.
That's funny.
Yeah. So there's that, and then we get to this. So a giant bird, which I'm just gonna say this is the giant condor. Like this is full blown the giant condor. So so he actually he takes that guy basically. So although we don't know if he's really dead, maybe not. I don't know. Like, well, I guess maybe they're gonna. I doubt that they do like a search and rescue, but maybe I don't know. But he's probably dead. We'll see. This scene was I really liked this scene. So Mike is asleep, and then we have Charlie talking to Annie, and this is this is where the romance starts to kick in. I'm pretty sure like these two have really good chemistry together, and they're starting to play off each other. It's cool how Annie's sort of unaware of like modern, I guess, like conversation like method or like just how to communicate in that kind of way, because again, she's not from like America or whatever, so she's she's kind of naive with some stuff. So I think they work off each other very well. I like their chemistry. Yeah, they're just like a cute couple pretty much. Then we get to these guys. So this is like, I guess this was the rescue chopper. And then we get to see the giant squid kraken thing, and it totally destroys the helicopter. And then they're like, oh, crap. Well, now we're stuck on this island. What are we going to do? So that's when they try to formulate the plan, trying to figure out how to get off the island. They are going off to try and find some food. And then all of a sudden we see Mike here, and he looks at his like mark that he has that he got from the electric shock. And apparently it might be killing him, or it's like infected him with something. And so that's like the last shot we get of him being kind of nervous about what's going on with that. So
what I'm guessing from his eyes and the wound, the big scratch, it looks like it's gonna be virus related.
Right. Yeah. Some kind of infection or virus. Yeah.
Some kind of virus that guy or poison that guy injected into him.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the last shot that we end on, and that's it for the episode. So again, it's a really great episode. I think, less action, but we're still getting, there's still good character development going on, and again, they are really making me intrigued on who the organization is, why are they chasing Annie, and and also like I guess what does Kong have to do with all this too? Like there's something bigger too with Kong. Because the dad of Charlie, he's Cap, right? That's what they're calling him. He's very. I'm pretty sure that he is curious about the new, like something that's new here. So we'll see what's going on with that. But so yeah, that'll do it for the review of episode 3 for Skull Island. So thank you guys very much for watching, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So any we'll do a quick Spitfire round, last thoughts overall with the episode. We'll start with GojiFan2001.
I will still say that I still like this episode, definitely.
I enjoyed the episode. Shadowgator, that's what I'm gonna be calling him because they never specify of what to refer this animal to, so I'm gonna call him Shadowgator. Overall, I enjoy this episode.
Oh, well, I love this episode, and yeah, I want to see more of this.
I said that I love the episode overall.
Okay, love the episode overall. All right, cool. All right, yeah, that'll do it, guys. Thank you for watching our review of episode 3, and we will see you in episode 4. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay big, G fans.